This is one of her favorite things to do, tea videos now. Just, you warm them up. You're the warm-up actually one. See, here, it's over here. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's enough water in there, but I'll
Ровный бег моей судьбы.
ready for a nice session. See, there's the tea grown. I don't need to do it, but I do it anyway. Don't I do? Okay, what do I need? Tea. You know, I update on the low tea situation. Can you scoot over a little bit? Just sit on. All right. This is the last oolong I really like. The places in Anchi province, Anchi, A-N-X-I, so Anchi. They come in these, they're red or yellow little bags, and the oolongs are usually rolled into these little things, which if you've been watching the channel for a while, I was obsessed with. Okay, so yeah, I'm talking about this, so let's do it. I was gonna do pu'er, but let's do some oolong. Let's do the last of Eric's oolong. Correct. This is Jin Guanyin, which is Tea Guanyin, and Tea Guanyin. No. Start over. This is called Jin Guanyin. It's a Tea Guanyin bush on the rootstock of another tea plant that is known for its beautiful color. It is really, really amazing. You know how like actual gold is a little bit green? It's exactly like that. So here, this is. I think this is going to be a surprising amount of tea. You know, let's see, is this 21 or? Yeah, this is 21. So I've had it quite a bit recently, but. Oh wow, blue sky.
Sun is shining in the sky.
It's been so overcast recently. Oh wow, maybe we're gonna have a sunset tonight. Well, we're always gonna have a sunset, but you know what I mean. I think this is kind of cool. It's kind of like the Joker, you know, in Batman. I'm gonna do it a little more, in fact, here. What about that? You like that? All right. So, dry cup smell. Or there's no such thing as dry cup smell, but the dry leaf smell. There's something green. This is the Tiguanian is known in the United States as Iron Goddess of Mercy, and because that's basically what it translates to. The origin of that tea is known for sure, and there's legends around it, but it's pretty legend. This is an example where it actually was a plant found by a monk. There were 3 original mother plants that are still growing today, and there's tea harvested and produced from them today. That's the kind of stuff that it's too expensive to sell. It goes to government officials. Maybe the monks would give it to some business people, but invaluable amount of money would be required to purchase that, so it's just not sold. To my understanding, if the monks need a new roof, I would think they would sell some. But and then I believe the rootstock. I'm sorry, I don't forget. I do forget what the what that cultivar was, but that has a legend that it sounded so mundane it might be true. It said a tea farmer was walking home one day and they saw some tea growing by the side of the road, and they took a picking of it, and the tea was so good that the farmer grew it and everybody agreed with him. So that sounds like it might actually be a true story. The other origin story that I'll just tell, but I'm talking about some tea. It might not be the origin story of this. It's that it was the gift. It was the wedding gift from a prince to his princess, a tea plant, and the descendants of that. That sounds like BS to me. G-rated show. Well, bull hockey. So you want to come up here? We're going to start, and I think I'm going to talk about watches. Come on, baby. Hey, look at. There's nothing you want to eat, but you can. If you're starved for attention, I can give you some of that. Okay, yeah. I smelled a little roast there. I think I smelled a little roast. Sweet. Okay, now I'm getting one of these. Oh, it's beautiful. The impression I got was a cardboard box, a dusty cardboard box. There's no 5-second rule for tea. You can drink it no matter how long it's been on the floor, because people could have stepped on this with their bare feet. Who knows? Where was I? How this smells. Yeah, a box with dusty inside of the box, and in that box is old candies that are also powdery on the outside. If you can imagine these, you can buy them in the bulk bin of grocery stores that sell candy, and they're just like sugary, like miniature hockey pucks. That's what it smells like. And there's a little bit of the stewed fruit that I say for every tea. I didn't enjoy the last session with this as much as I remember enjoying it. So hopefully there will be something about this session that is special too. Other than my kitty. Here, maybe if I correct this wrong, she'll. All right. So now does it focus on me back here? Help! I'm a mime. I'm a mime. My heart keeps beating. Yeah. So, you can take copyrighted stuff and put it in that part. Yeah. Oh, you can't do Prince though, so I put something else in there. It's not Prince. No, I don't know if that's for sure, but it seems like he would be one of the people that would say, no, you can't have it. But when you put copyrighted stuff in a video, it's automatically detected, and oftentimes there will be already agreement with YouTube. They can ask, the copyright holder can ask for it to be taken down, or they can show ads on it, or they can do nothing. Maybe they have a couple other options. Oh, I didn't use my. Maybe I'm showing off here. I don't need a strainer. Rose, come on over here. Enjoy this cup of tea with me. Intoxicating smell. Yeah, the vegetal Tiguanian flavor, which for me, the association is tomato vines. See here it's a little bit of that slightly greenish gold, like actual metallic gold. I thought I should post one of these at 8 a.m. every morning. I'm not a get up and gotta have caffeine person. Right now, this is. Well, you see, I look at my watch and it doesn't even show what. Okay. I can't tell what time it is from this watch. Okay, come on, but don't step over this. Could you just come around here? Could you come around this way? No. That's okay. Like I say, I have cheap teaware. I get it because I break it. So don't worry about it. No, come on. It's okay. Did that scare you? Should I come get you? No, you're probably going to run away if I come get you. I can tell you're in that kind of mood. Oh, wow. Can you see that I have this major gap in my... I usually have been checking to see if my zipper's up before these things. Hopefully I forget every once in a while. So I got into watches for, I think, 2 or maybe 3 years. No, two, because I have 2 watches. I was going to buy myself a birthday present every year. And I kind of like the idea of counterfeit watches. This is done on the up and up, but it's a guy in Chicago that this is an imitation of a famous Rolex that was produced. The marketing thing was that it can withstand the magnetic resonance within the CERN Atomic Research Center in, where's that? France, and on the border of France and one of France's neighbors, called the MILGAUSS, I think, MIL-GOS, I mean. Gauss being a unit of measurement of, thanks for joining, better late than never, huh? Yeah, MILGAUSS, and meaning 1,000 Gauss, it can withstand 1,000 Gauss of magnetism. So this guy made an imitation of it called the nil Gauss because it doesn't have any of that, and it's just, I think it's just a Timex that he had ordered special parts for to replace. So it, if you don't have a picture next to it and you've seen a picture of a MILGAUSS, you'd say, "Oh God, that's a MILGAUSS." I think we'll get a little longer on the steepings with these next set. How did I do the rinse? Did I already? I didn't remember giving the. Did he drink all? Okay, yeah. You see here, it's not it fills up to quite a bit from those tiny little rolled up balls. Perfumey there. I always think of cleaning products and hygiene products when, or not always, but usually the floral aspect. Sometimes, often, the floral aspect reminds me of a cleaning product. What does it remind you of, Weewan? Still smell it in there. Okay, I'll do a bunch of steepings and then you can have my lap. How about that? How many people you think are out there watching us? I like how you're patient. She's so patient. Ow! This is really hot water. Ow! This is a really long steep, too. We have a teaware crisis here. Oh, there's still, okay, I'm drowning in the leaves. See, I was... That is not a Chinese tradition. It means I just don't have any whole Gaiwan tops. All right, do one more, and then it'll be a real long time. You can have my lap for a real long time, and then we'll talk about the nature of reality and how we should treat each other as sentient beings. How about that, Weewan? Sound good? All right. I like wearing her like a scarf.
They're gonna eat me alive.
Wow, that's a lot of tea right there. You can just tell me one. Okay, this is I did need to. I think of doing tea. Tea would be really fun to do in a pool toy. You know, like in one of those inner tubes that also looks like a dragon. Because it's a very sloppy thing for me. Maybe not for you. Oh, I really like the color of that sky. The sucking noise you hear each and every time serves both to cool the tea, but also to mix it with oxygen, which allows your tongue to taste better. Try it if you don't believe it. Or if you do believe it, I'm sure you're going to try it anyway. You should not try it because you don't believe it. Now, I normally would have more. I normally would have had this stronger. But what I'm going to do here, this is really amazing. You know, I'm going to put this, okay, I'm going to go all the way up and just show you. I'm going to let this sit here for a couple days until it all is evaporated, and we might be surprised at how much stuff, things, chemicals, compounds, essences, solulates, solates, what do you call it? There's a solvent and the solvate. Well, there's the solvent and the solved. What is it? The solvent and the soluble. The solvent and whatever it is. If I get two kitties, I'm going to name one of them solvent and the other one solvee. This is very sweet. It's sweet. Well, not very sweet. Other teas are sweeter, but it's sweet and it tastes like just regular grain sugar out of the sugar bag or sugar packet, as opposed to tasting like molasses or sugar cane. No, I think that there's something special about the rootstock that this is grown with. You know, there I'm getting the clone-y perfume aspect. See what I'm talking about? And there, the caffeine hits. So this is, I think this seems particularly mellow tea. Tiguanyin, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I used to pronounce it Tiguanyin, but it's used as gifts. It's a common tea to give as a gift. And maybe that's one of the reasons they make it in nice little red or yellow foil packages like that. They come vacuum packed too. So, you know, it has a practical thing. Thing meaning aspect. Should we do another steep? Yeah. Okay. You know, it's my hands shake a little bit. I have a neurological disease called Wilson's disease, and I have a little bit of difficulty with the swallowing reflex is another aspect of the disease that still haunts me occasionally. Yeah, now it really tastes like candy. Oh, you know what? Another thing, I actually like hold my arm, like you know how CP people can do that. I have my left arm has a little bit of that. When I walk, it sticks out just like a couple inches. And you know, I think a neurologist would notice the way I was holding my hand there. I noticed, and I'm not even a neurologist. Nothing like the sound of making tea and a cat with a thumpy tail on a Saturday afternoon. You know, I'm so focused on making sure it gets on the side of the back of my tongue that often I neglect to allow it to flow over the back, the very back of the tongue. The more places you can get it on your tongue, the better. And down your throat. The claim is there's taste buds all the way down. This is fading a little bit. Well, no, it's fading. I think that's the last steep I'll do. I'll maybe put some water in there, just let it steep for hours. You know, I should have another session right away. And catch the sun going down. How would that be? Can I tolerate that much caffeine, wee one? All right, so music videos with police or police cars in it. The first one that comes to mind is "No dancing on the dance floor," or no parking on the dance floor. That, and then my mind went from there to YMCA. Let's see. Now I'm hitting a speed bump here. There has to be some Weird Al song with a cop in it, right? I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of but 2 songs with cops in them. Part of it is that the internet has really ruined my brain, and by becoming a content creator, I'm just like diving straight in. I don't care if it's ruined my brain. I'm gonna be assimilated. No, actually, I'm making a lot of changes in my life and habits, and one of those is that I am now reading, and I have a rule that I always read until you get a long space between the paragraphs. And maybe this isn't the greatest sleep hygiene, but I work on my computer on the couch, work and play on my computer on the couch, read paper books in bed. Yeah, this is really fading, so I'm just going to put whatever the temperature water this is in there and let it sit until I come back. We're going to talk about the meaning of life, weren't we, everyone? Well,